What's up, y'all? It's Ty. In this video today, we're going to be going over and talking about the Legends content that is going to be coming in College Football Ultimate Team 25 tomorrow. We'll see leaks tonight, but we don't really know how they're going to do Legends drops in Season 2. Now, it's going to be a big time drop tomorrow, and the reason is it's going to tell the fate of Season 1 cards in the entirety. So let's look at Legends cards, specifically that we saw in a Season 1, that if they will not be in packs tomorrow, are going to go way up in price. And if they're not ever going to be in packs in the future, Tim Tebow is going to go up in price as well. Let's look at it. Let's talk about it. Pat Peterson, he's going to go up. I mean, he's already high, so who knows how much more he'll go up, but he'll go up. Gerard Hollyman's going to go way up. He's one of the best players in the entire game. Joe Thomas, all of these cards, even like a CJ2K Crabtree, these cards are going to go way up if these cards aren't in packs come tomorrow. Now, if they are in packs come tomorrow, then obviously these prices will go down once again. Now, the Legends drop is titled Legends Once Upon a Time, which makes me think it's going to be a brand new Legends type of drop, which makes me believe these cards are not going to be in packs come tomorrow, which then it becomes, if they're not in packs tomorrow and none of the Season 1 content is going to ever come back to College Football Ultimate Team. And honestly, it doesn't look like the overalls of these cards in Season 2 are going to go up that much more either. I don't see, and this is just my opinion, I don't see how Legends cards are going to get that much cheaper. I just don't. It's all supply and demand, and I don't see their demand going down by much, especially a guy like Hollyman, who I think is a stud. And I think that their supply is going to go down as well. Now, it changes things. Like tomorrow, if we do get a really good wide receiver, I still think Chad Johnson as well as Crabtree probably do go down in price. Same thing with some of these other positions. But it is interesting to note. We have a lot of Legends cards, and this is going to be the same thing for the rest of these sets. When their day comes to get, some new cards, how is the market going to react in response to that? And I guess, again, we're not even probably going to see it tonight. We'll probably see it come tomorrow and really make decisions from there moving forward. But it is interesting to me. What I think we could possibly see is stuff in the store and marketplace. So like this Season 2 starter pack is a good example of things I think we could see in the future, where you can get like players from Season 1 that are BND players, like a Lamar Jackson, some Minka Fitzpatrick, some 85, stuff like that. And have that for the future, and maybe have one of those a week for maybe like a Legends, maybe one for like the stories of the week, stuff like that. But as far as like actual other content that those cards are going to be in packs, I just don't know if that's going to have a future. It's one of the main reasons I'm holding on to Tim Tebow right now, because I'm a believer that Tim Tebow's price might go way up. With that being said, if Tebow's price goes up, guess what's going to happen to the rest of these Legends cards? Prices, naturally, they're going to go up as well. So it'll just be really interesting to kind of monitor how the auction house does shake out over the course of like the next, I'm going to say next week, obviously tomorrow, but into the next week. And even for a guy like me and myself, I'm still trying to build my team, and I would not mind picking up Gerard Hollyman at that strong safety position. That's the guy I'm actually really wanting to pick up. But it just comes down to, if that is indeed the guy I want to pick up, what is the right way to do it? Again, when do I pick him up? How much am I targeting to pick him up for? All of those things. It's the same thing at the wide receiver position. I kind of want Crabtree. When is the right time to pick up Crabtree? I don't know. And so it kind of puts everybody, including myself, in a tough position. If I had to guess, I do not think these Legends cards are going to be in sets come tomorrow. If I had to guess. Now, is that me telling you guys that it is a bad time to, or a good time to buy these Legends cards? I don't necessarily know about that either, because of the fact that the cards are pretty expensive. Like Chad Johnson's $80,000. Crabtree is like $110,000. I mean, these cards are really expensive. And so that's where things get tough. I think the market is about where it should be right now with the uncertainty of the auction house future. But it's just so crazy to me how rare these cards are, even at the middle linebacker position. Bradley Chubb, super rare. You want a guy like Peyton Wilson, good luck getting him. Roquan Smith, good luck getting him. It is crazy to me how rare these cards are, and it could be like that for everybody. I mean, we've already got a lot of good running backs in College Football Ultimate Team. It could get pretty rare to find these guys even at that running back position as well. So it is just something to kind of keep in the back of your guys' minds. And some guys that I would maybe target is, look, I'm going to play Chris Johnson at my slot receiver. Do I necessarily think it's the best thing to do? I don't know. His catching's not that good at a 72. But at the end of the day, he can make plays in the slot, and he's relatively cheap. I don't mind his price. That's why I bought him. And that's just kind of the way I'm going to do things over the next couple of weeks, is I'm just going to do interesting things that I think could work. And again, I don't like the price of any of these wide receivers, to be honest. I really do want Garrett Wilson. He would be a stud to pick up. But I just don't necessarily love the prices of a lot of these cards. And even a guy like Luther Burden, I'd love to get Luther Burden. I just don't know what the future of his price does indeed look like. I think a lot is going to be told over the course of the next week, starting with the Legends drop tomorrow. I have a lot of guys I do want to add to the squad, but their prices right now are just too high for me. And I know in the back of my mind that this season kickoff, guys, we got so many new cards with so many new high overalls that it's just tough for me to spend $400,000 on Gerard Holliman when Emory Jones Jr. is $300K and the best right tackle in the game. That's the same thing for the safety out of USC when you're looking at Kamari Ramsey. I don't necessarily think Kamari Ramsey is, this is just my opinion, I don't necessarily think he is by far and away the best free safety in the game. I don't even think he is the best free safety. But for under 300,000 coins, how do you not buy him over a guy like Gerard Holliman? It just does not make a whole lot of sense to me. The market really doesn't at all. And so that's just something that we are going to have to kind of monitor over the course of the next couple of weeks. Look, guys, I want Legends cards to go down as much as the rest of everybody just because I want Gerard Holliman. I've been waiting on his price to go down for quite some time. It's just not really going down at all. And it just makes me really feel like uncomfortable, I think is the best way to describe how I'm feeling about this Holliman situation, because really do want him, but how is this going to end up happening? Same thing with even like a Crabtree, who I'd love to pick up for my squad. How am I going to get a guy like Michael Crabtree, who I don't think is going to go down in price? It's just such a weird situation right now for a lot of these top wide receivers, top players in the game, especially for this Legends drop coming tomorrow, guys. I have no idea what it's going to be. If I had to guess, it's going to be a brand new Legends drop. It says Legends Once Upon a Time, so I bet it is going to be completely different. Guys that I do think are relatively safe investments right now. I don't even like saying safe investments, honestly. But, I mean, I think Monheim's going to be one of the best centers in the game. 301 is ridiculous, so I wouldn't even say investments. I do not mind Emory Jones or the free safety Ramsey for 300,000 coins. I don't think he's bad either. I just don't know what I'm going to do about this legend stuff. You guys can let me know your thoughts down below in the comments, but for me right now, I'm just kind of playing this low game, waiting it out, seeing what happens. But again, I like Ramsey's price. I like the right tackle's price. Can Holliman please go down in price? I would have no issue at this point paying $275 for the card at this point. But I'm just so unsure of everything. You guys can let me know your thoughts, because at this point, guys, the market has me absolutely confused. Like, I like to a lot of times think I can understand the market, but when I don't know if we're getting new legends, completely new legends, or some are gonna still be in the game, it just makes things really, really difficult on myself. So that's where I'm at right now with this content, with everything. The market, it's extremely high right now. Again, I play this slow game with it, but at the end of the day, I want to play in the gauntlet this weekend. At the end of the day, I want to finish my champs. And to do that, I've got to complete my team. And it's hard when I can't complete my team when the auction house is so expensive. Even a guy like Mike Evans. I'd be fine running Mike Evans this weekend, honestly. I wouldn't even think twice about it. Do you guys know what the price of Mike Evans is? He is ridiculously expensive as well. I just feel like it's a lose-lose situation all the way around, and I don't know what the right thing to do about anything is. So it really puts everything just in a super, super, super difficult position for myself. So that's all I've got for you guys today. Is it a buy now time in College Football Ultimate Team? No. Is it a sell now time? No. It's just kind of that in-between stage. Because nobody, I don't care what people say, nobody has any idea what the future of the auction house truly does look like. And it kind of is, in a weird way, fun. But it's kind of not fun for a guy and myself who a lot of times likes to think that I know what's going on in the auction house. It's a rough position right now. That's going to wrap it up for my video. Hopefully you guys have a better idea of what's going on than I do. Right now, I'm clueless. Drop a like on the video, subscribe here, do it as always, man. I love you guys. Have a blessed day.